This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And here's Doncic. And it's blocked by Davis.
His great length really helps AD defensively.
Thompson. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Great defense. Can't let guys get open looks inside the arc.
Block that shit. That one's good. James. Well, if you like scoring, we've got you
I just need Anthony Davis to stay in the front.
Two high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
Extremely dangerous from that range. Clean. That's Thompson's comfort zone right there.
From deep, Reeves. Can't get it to go.
See what I mean? I just need Davis to stay up there.
Dallas with possession. Irving for three.
Fuck you.
Oh, thanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Outside Reeves. Offensive rebound. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Daniel Gafford picks one up. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for Los Angeles.
Both good from the
Los
line
Angeles.
When you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, BA, and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
We talked about facing a premier defender like Anthony Davis, and Coach told me AD is obviously a tremendous offensive player, but his impact on D is even greater. He's an elite rim protector, and he moves like a wing out there on the perimeter. Without a doubt, Davis covers a lot of ground defensively. Back to you, BA.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Out to Thompson. And it's off from three-point range. And they're running. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
The three from Thompson. That doesn't go either for Thompson. A minute 22 left in the first. This James on the wing. Shot from the wing. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Clark, what's incredible about LeBron, he makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
BA, I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing. How he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader.
Bro, that was all ball.
Leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
Substitution on the court.
So both teams making some changes here. From deep, here's Doncic. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Pass to Marshall. And here's Davis. The three. Knocks down the long J.
3 points.
And that ties it up.
Love the readiness of AD. He's already prepared himself to shoot before receiving the ball. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. The sign of a skilled offensive player.
With a bucket here, they can recapture the lead.
I like how they've hung in. Never let things get out of hand.
Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left now in the first quarter.
Maverick foul.
Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Personal foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for two,
Good on both. There's 6 seconds left in the opening quarter. Dinwiddie, no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. With the Lakers on top, they're up by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just...
Lakers suck dick.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
You know, when you think about how the Mavs play defense, so much depends on how they defend the point of attack. They've got great rim protection and rotations, but if they aren't stopping penetration, it's tough.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Knocked away. And he recovers it from deep three-point land. And it's connected with the rebound.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Finney-Smith. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed.
This damn zombie memes and shit. Hurry up, Pedro.
Back and forth we go.
Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Mavericks ball. Substitution on the court.
Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
He gets it in there.
My ass is shooting with the damn analog stick. I'm trying to learn.
Some of them go in.
Time called here.
If it was square, I would have got
Los
to it.
Angeles decides to talk it over. Well, Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly
Man, get these
forward.
gay niggas on my
Over the
screen,
last
bro.
3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on
And
staying in
you
the
had
paint, which is where
got
he's
the damn
dominant.
gay ass
He's
niggas on
added
your
tons
team
of strength
cheering for you.
over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. And he's still one of the
I
top
fucking love Anthony
15
Davis'
guys in the
defense,
league,
bro.
for
He
sure.
was too big.
Doncic puts up a deep 3.
Humongous.
And the rebound goes to Dallas. Here's Christie. Again, Dallas. We've got 1:28 left in the second. From 11 feet away. And the basket
Yeah,
by
man.
Hachimura.
Give me a
Smart
preparado.
decision maker with a versatile skill set. Hachimura always takes the shots that he's comfortable with.
Pass to Irving. Launches a 3. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
It's Reeves with the drive. And the layup is
He
good.
said,
off the
no
glass.
more threes. No more
I like
threes.
Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
He shoots it. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
And Kyrie Irving good for 3. Irving's got 6 here in the quarter.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
Shots good by James.
Luka Doncic.
35 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Outside Irving. James with the ball. Irving picks him up. Here's Doncic. Oh, the explosiveness from Luka.
Nice work there from Doncic. Saw an opportunity to cash in and didn't let it go awry.
Pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
The assist from.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's Davis. He can't get that one to fall. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very...
Your Lakers. 24. The Mavericks.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Irving with it. Out to Thompson. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 5. From deep, Reeves. Here's Dallas now. From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves. What a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Davis getting it done in the paint.
This is why they feed Davis inside. They know how much of a beast he is down there, and he eats good.
Hachimura from long range. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
I know Davis is a monster, son.
Here's Washington. Doncic pulls down the board. Lakers
and it sucks that he got injured, otherwise Mavericks are going to be in the finals.
Down low. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Now, anybody besides Knicks are going to win.
7-point game, biggest lead so far. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Irving's got 9 points.
Never lacking confidence. Zero hesitation from Kyrie there.
Time called here. Los Angeles.
From Kyrie there.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively.
Why the hell you got guys dancing instead of the shorts?
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Here's Dinwiddie. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Damn, I thought they were going to call me a travel right
With the
there.
rock in his hands, the defender that's unable to keep up.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades.
You lucky right there. Left you alone.
Dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
2 minutes remaining.
Thanks, Allie.
2 minutes.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. James with the rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Brad, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Pass to Irving. James with a steal. Now the Lakers moving it up. Ball's going up the court. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
The baseline Jays on the way. Freight train coming. LeBron gets to the rim.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Marshall. Marshall with the bucket.
Marshall.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Vanderbilt, no good. Dallas leading by 6. To the left wing. For 3, Gafford. It's deflected.
Some aggressive defense from Finney Smith, allowing him to deny that shot.
James. Can't hit that one.
Short as was on TP
And
toes. You
so
seen
it's
that?
Dallas with it. To the middle. Here's Gafford. And that one's in. Nice feed on the play.
Assist from
And it's an 8-point Dallas lead. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Marshall. Doncic pulls down the board. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc.
Bro, I
And
gave
it's
you
Irving with
that.
a rebound. The 3 is up.
Ah, boo.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general.
Mavericks. 41.
The
Whose name
fourth
is
quarter
Thomas?
has arrived. So good to have you with us. Lakers trail by 8. To the wing on the left. Knocks down the triple. Goodwin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game. You kind of
about
wonder
to.
where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
The Mavericks lead by 5. It's Washington, high post. And it's rejected. They get it back. Dallas, no good that time either. And he ends that
Fuck
fast
off.
break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
First team foul.
By
And the
yourself
moment
because
now
you
to
suck.
quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Dallas.
What stood out to me was
He
their
said, "Let the
passing.
special ed
They
kid
moved
shoot
the
by
ball
himself."
effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
Davis with it. Hachimura covering. Again, the miss by Dallas. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. 4-point game. And the basket by Hachimura.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
From deep, Reeves. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Puts up a deep 3. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Pass to Christie. Knocks it down from distance. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Oh, got that one up quick. Hachimura's gotten 4 this quarter. Here's Christie. Here's Davis. Davis active on the offensive glass.
Nice putback on that follow from Davis. Was just determined to get that rebound.
All right,
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Adjustments are a
These
part
gay ass
of every
niggas on my screen.
game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. To the left side wing. Hayes for 3.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
And
Bro,
the
I wanted a
shot's
slam
good by
dunk. What the fuck
Irving.
was that?
How many different ways can Kyrie Irving beat his man? I mean, his array of moves is endless.
Offensive board. That one drops for him.
Ah, you lucky.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Doncic. Doncic playing above the rim.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles
He
the
shut
ball
himself.
extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Diaz,
Now a
LeBron,
timeout
bench.
called by Dallas. They're ahead by 6. 1:16 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. 1:16 left in the game. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And the Mavericks lead by 9. Doncic on the wing for 3. They get it again. James, right side. It's stolen by Washington. Pass to Davis. Pretty finish in close by Davis.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Mavericks.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And what a huge performance it was
And
for
I got
Anthony
my
Davis.
He
two
was
best
aggressive
players on
rebounding
Hot
the
Streak.
ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helps set the tone.
I got my 2 best
Pass to
players on the
Thompson.
Hot Streak.
Now here's Davis. Outside for Irving. Drops in the
Oh,
3.
yeah.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Right wing. The 3 ball. And the Mavericks, another 3.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And,
How
you know,
the
once
fuck?
they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a
Go over there,
great
broke
run
your
to
whole
finish
back
it
and
off.
everything.
And here's Thompson for 3. Yep, it's good.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work.